Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Thunder and the Arrows. Brian Stokes looks to gain ground in the race for a National League batting crown. Next. Greg Dickerson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Saul Worthing stands in as he looks at a called strike.
First pitch, 12-40.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position 1 batter into the game.
Into the box, Andrew Arellano, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Arellano just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
That is first. The center fielder, Bo Law.
Stepping into the box, Bo Law. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. From the stretch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home.
Three balls, 1 strike.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Corey
Into the box now, Corey Esparza is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Worthing is on his way home. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
In now, Marty Riggs, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Riggs carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, A.J. Valido, fouled away. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The set and the 1-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. One run is in. Throw comes to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Tennessee is out in front here, 3-0. Clyde Hall is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Ready now, Devin Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first-inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Hey! I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses ball 4, so that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping into the box, Junior Gonzalez. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Myers gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Count now a ball and a strike. Gonzalez, a 32-year-old veteran, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Arellano will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
That is good. The first baseman, Brian Stokes.
Stepping up now, Brian Stokes. With less than a month to play and his team fighting to stay in the playoff hunt, he continues his personal quest for a batting crown.
And when this guy's AB's night in, night out, he has given his team at least a chance to stay in this playoff race. Not only that, he's given himself a chance to potentially be a batting champion.
No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Chet Tierney.
Now at the plate, Chet Tierney. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And though he's turned in some fantastic numbers this year, he's really hit a bump over his last 10 games. Not a great time for him to lose his touch at the plate.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, Dero. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and who's able to come through.
Charles Davis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. He's running. A pitch out. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pin. So another stolen base there. This definitely is a team that's used their wheels to full advantage all season long as we check out the league leaderboard for stolen bases. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. All even now, 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here now the 2-2. It is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Thunder are out in front here, 3-1. Into the box now, Mike Hayes. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
Now at the plate, Adrian Esparza, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well. First pitch on its way. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 11.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clyde Hall. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Slider laid off for a ball. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Dario Guerrero.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0. Two and one. Strike two taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Will Hernandez is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knockout.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games, but for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
He's got it. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Batting in, the catcher, Bennett O'Neill.
Striding into the box, Bennett O'Neill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So now to the plate, Greg Dickerson. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two out here and a runner at second. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, 2, here it comes. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Saul Worthing. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch lifts it into the air to shallow center. Davis comes on now, and he has it, one down. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Arellano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Bo Law. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 11 home runs and 48 driven in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high. But you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Stepping in now, Corey Esparza. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
1-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the first baseman, Marty.
Sliding in once again, Marty Riggs. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Riggs, a native of the state of Michigan. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Devin Myers. He drew a walk his first time up.
Devin Myers.
Now here it comes. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Junior Gonzalez.
Stepping in, Junior Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Stokes.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball one,
Man, he
no
just
strike.
missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Has a look, now the pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Runners on first with 1 down. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Chet Tierney, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. 2 out with the man at first.
Nope.
Ball and a strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1 home.
Nope. Up there.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't find his own there, and it's 3-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, A.J. Valido. First pitch of the at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The catcher, number 2, Mike Hayes.
Digging in, Mike Hayes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. In there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find his zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And there's ball 2 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Runners off for second. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So striding in, Adrian Esparza. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Change up taken, but it clips the inside corner for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. The second for 1. Turn throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clyde Hall. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Leading off the inning, Charles Davis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 home is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Strike taken up in the zone. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
High and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Dario Guerrero.
Settling in now, Dario Guerrero. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Grounded weakly toward third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The third baseman, number 48, Will Hernandez.
At the plate, Will Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0.
Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there. 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, the catcher, Bennett.
Stepping up to the plate, Bennett O'Neill. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. O'Neill swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Ball 1. 2 out with a man at first. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball 2. Skied into straightaway right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He pulls into third safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
Number 56.
In most parts of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Aaron Kirk is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Aaron Kirk.
In now, Greg Dickerson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, here's a case right here, Dewar, where as a pitcher, you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So one run on one hit, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. The Thunder lead this one 3-2.
Leading off for Tennessee, the second baseman, Saul Worthy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 99, Andrew Arellano.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Arellano. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's kicked out.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 5, Bo Law.
So coming to the plate, Bo Law. Here's the first pitch to him. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Myers. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Ball that's outside.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this will land foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now at the plate, Junior Gonzalez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two and 1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Now at the plate, Brian Stokes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chet Tierney, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Count even now at 1-1. One and one. Here it is to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Wayne Jefferson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Jefferson.
Into the box, Corey Esparza. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Corey Esparza.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
At the plate, Marty Riggs. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He's set. Here it comes. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, A.J. Pulido, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0. pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Digging in, Mike Hayes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Adrian Esparza fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate, and you do your best to cover away.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Leading off the inning, Charles Davis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Two balls and a strike to count.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink the strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
3-2, full count.
3-2.
swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The left fielder, number 31, Dario Guerrero.
Standing in, Dario Guerrero. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Will Hernandez.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Throw gets him at first, and even the East German judge gives that one a score of 10 as the side is retired. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Robert Olson is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Cletus Barton is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Scott Jordan is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 258 the average to begin play. 8 home runs and the RBI count at 35. The 1-0.
Ball left inside.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Saul Worthing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
Ready with the 0-1.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in, Andrew Arellano. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 home. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. The 2-2. Fouled off. One out and a runner on second base. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Bo Law, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Pawns and the 0-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Sandy Nixon gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Bennett O'Neill.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. Nixon has pitched just under 60 innings. An ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. The 0-1 pitch. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
1-2.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Cletus Harton, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. A dozen home runs and 43 RBIs. Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Devin Myers. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Not close. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. The pitch.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Payoff pitch one more time. Hard hit to first, right to him, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. The Thunder are out on top, 3-2. Christopher Meadows has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Corey Esparza.
Corey Esparza.
Here's the first pitch to him. Esparza, 28 years old. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box now, Marty Riggs. Popped him up. Hernandez shading to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 13, A.J. Valido.
Standing in, A.J. Valido. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
So now to the plate, Mike Hayes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Two out here and a runner at second. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's set the payoff pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Greenberg is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Brian Hannon will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 22, Brian.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Junior Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brian Stokes.
So stepping in, Brian Stokes. He's 0 for 3 to this point, so not the game he was hoping to have as he continues his quest for a batting title here in the season's final month.
But I expect him to slap an amazing at-bat right here. Last at-bat of the day, potentially. He works a knock right here. It could jumpstart him for the next couple games.
0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. In there, and it's 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Arellano will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Chet Tierney.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chet Tierney. First pitch on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Justin Yeager is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Wang is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Adrian Esparza. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Brian Cannon.
Now batting, Brian Cannon. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Down the third baseline. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one got a piece of him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Striding in, Saul Worthing. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. One 0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The left fielder, number 99, Andrew Arellano.
Digging in once again, Andrew Arellano. From the stretch. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Guy Eaton comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Eaton.
So digging in now, Charles Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season. And he's blown several saves up to this point.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 9.
Now in the box, Wang. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Law is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Will Hernandez.
Ready once again, Will Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1, no strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Lays off 2-2 now. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Tennessee posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Aram Kirk earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Guy Eaton earns the save out of the bullpen, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the home team, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Thank you.